Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to this video. This is going to be a different type of video to what I normally do. So I normally just do the readings, and I have got a couple of self-discovery ones on here, but I want to kind of do more of these. I was inspired to hop onto here because I have actually recorded this by voice memo before, because I found it just such a amazing realization that I had, and I did a voice memo the morning of this, what happened, and then what happened later on, and I just never told anyone about it. So I wanted to share that with you today, and you're probably wondering what the hell was she going on about, but yeah, so the name of this video is obviously I manifested a power cut, and I do truly believe that I did. Before I go into the video, I want to tell you the truth. I want to tell you, so basically this story started with the truth anyway, so I want to start this video with the truth. I have recorded this video about 3 or 4 times before I've done this, and I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with any of the videos. I was like, I'm not doing that, I'm not posting it. But as usual, I like to be as authentic as possible, and I had to ask my cards. I literally have these new cards on like beside me, and I sort of said, I can't do this video, like, you know, can you help me like with some cards, please? Like, what do I need to know, or can you give me confidence, or, you know, whatever. And I kid you not, I got these cards. So I got Awakening Genius. So basically the start of my story was that I woke up from a dream the night before, and it guided me to go onto my YouTube channel and put one of my videos of an empowered women speaking event that I did, change it to public. So that I had like a brave moment you know, that morning, so I changed that to public, and that was huge for me. And that was a tale, it was a story that I'd shared with people. So this is a tall tale. Let me see that. So I shared this. I'm just so amazed at how these cards are helping me. I shouldn't be, should I? Because it's, you know, that's what I normally do, you know, all these magical things. Anyway, so I shared this story, my truth, my you know, my real and raw story. I've put it as public, and you'll, you know, if you want to go on and watch it, you can do. That was my first speaking event, so that was a tall tale. And then you know, storyteller. So actually I'm telling you this story now. You know, I will get to it, but I'm telling you the story now. And I was just, I suppose when I was doing the videos before, I was worrying like how it was coming across, and whether I was saying the right things, and whether it was coming across confidently enough. And so it said let it go. I don't think you can see that, it says let it go. And it's got hummingbirds on there, and I love hummingbirds at the moment. But yeah, it was let go of any outcome. That's the message I got. So I'm just going to go ahead with the story. So basically, I woke up from a dream one day. It was last month, and I was guided to post my my video, set my video on YouTube in the Empowered Women's event. I think it's called My Truth or something like that on here, and set it to public. And that was huge for me. That was a brave moment. That took a lot of guts for me to do, because it was personal, you know, it was something that I don't want to share with everybody. But, you know, it was a strong message, and I felt it was going to help loads of people if I did that. So I did that. And then I was guided to watch it back, and I've watched it a few times, and I never really took a lot of it in. It's my story, I'm used to hearing it, you know, I know what it's about, but I was guided to watch it again. And there was 2 moments. Oh, my battery, that's not good, is it? There was 2 moments where I try and hang on, let me see if I can plug this in. Oh, I can't. Let's hope it stays then. Oh well. Yeah, there was 2 moments where I picked up on the most, and that was that, you know, when you want something, no, when you don't want something in your life, it guides you to what you do want. or when you come up with things in your life that you don't want, they show you what you do want. And then there was another moment where I talked about an old manager who told me I needed a rocket up my bum. I'll be polite with my words. And then I was guided to watch an Abraham Hicks video, which I've been really into Abraham Hicks videos lately, and she, or Esther, talked about a rocket being launched. When you focus on what you don't want, it launches a rocket to what you do want. And I was like, oh my God, she's literally said what I've said in my talk. And that was from personal experience. That wasn't anything I'd learned. So I was like amazed, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm saying the same as a really famous spiritual teacher, you know. And then I was like, I thought about it, and I thought, so, you know, we are often helped by the things that we don't want. And one of the things that I really feel negative about at the moment, or don't want, is to be in my day job. I want to be doing this full time. I want to be doing my soul work, you know, the stuff that I feel really happy about and inspired by and, you know, passionate about. And yet I found that I was constantly focusing on the things that I don't want. Now, one of the things that has helped me manifest stuff in the past was focusing on the opposite of what I don't want. So, you know, I always talk about figuring out what you don't want, working out what you do want from those things, and then feeding into those things that you do want. For so long, I had been not focusing on the things that I wanted in terms of work. When I went to work, I would focus on all the negative things in the day and hardly any of the positive things. When I got home, I was focusing on work and the negative things about work. I was talking about the negative things about work. I was talking about being back at work and being like, oh, I don't want to go to work, you know. Instead of, you know, just really enjoying the fact that I was not at work, you know, I was, you know, I wasn't focusing on the good things when I was at home, unless it was my day off, you know. But my mindset and my feelings were constantly in the negative. So what am I going to bring back in from that? More negative experiences, more negative feelings. So in that moment, I was literally I think I had this major realization. I didn't start work till 11 that day. And normally I'd be thinking, oh God, I've got work later. Oh, I don't want to go to work. Oh, I just want to stay in bed. Oh, I just want to be at home, you know. But I changed it, and I was like, no, I'm going to focus on the opposite. I'm going to focus on what I do want. What do I want? I want peace. I want quiet. I want relaxation. I've got it now. I've got it right now. You know, oh, I'm so glad that I'm in bed still. I'm so glad I've got 3 hours left to work. You know, I'm so glad I can have breakfast in bed. I'm so glad the sun's shining. Oh my God, I'm so at peace right now. I hadn't been focusing on what I was actually doing there and then and what felt good in the moment. So that changed something within me, literally had a shift in that moment. And up until work, even 10 minutes before work, I was like, I've still got 10 minutes left. I was feeling excited about that. And I was like, oh, wow. So in that moment, I voice recorded this thing. I was like, oh my God, I've had this realization, blah, blah, blah. And I played it back to myself and I was like, oh yeah, it's really good. I'll use that sometime. So that's why I'm on here now sharing it. And I drove to work. I was really happy. I was singing in the car. I was like, oh my God, I get to do this. You know, I get to drive half an hour to work, listen to music, you know, staying in that feel good feeling, focusing on the good things. Then I got to work and I looked for things that I find make me feel good. So when there was no customers in the queue, I was like, oh, there's no customers in the queue. It feels really good. I feel really peaceful. When I got compliments from customers or a thank you, I'd be like, oh, that's, you know, I'm really grateful. On my breaks, I would be grateful for the sofas that we have, the chance that I get to listen to music or do what I want, the fact that I get to have my phone on my desk and talk to people when I've got time, or, you know, in my breaks, whatever. You know, looking out and seeing the sunshine, or noticing any spiritual numbers that come up throughout my day, because I often see double, triple numbers on the screens and they always make me smile. you know, being able to talk to my colleagues now and again, when I could, you know, and there wasn't that many moments, but when there is, it's like I need to be grateful for those moments. Anyway, so I was in this flow. I was like, wow, like all the good things, like soak them up, you know, really feel into them. And then literally I just felt so good, and I had this customer come through and he was being really negative, and I could have easily gone back to, oh, for God's sake, like, you know, but I didn't. I kind of stayed in my good feeling. I laughed a little, like inside. And then literally the whole power went out in the whole building, and everything, like the phone cut off, the computers shut down, and that's never happened. I've been there 10 years and that's never happened in the time that I've been there. And I literally was just gobsmacked. I was like, oh my God. I said to my colleague, I totally manifested this. And she went, really? Because she knows like I'm into all the spiritual stuff. I was like, oh my God, yeah, I have been working on, like, well, not like consciously working on it, but just I've been doing all this like good feeling work all morning. And literally we had most of the day, like I think, so I started work at 11 and we had no power until 5 o'clock. And so we just didn't have to work. Like we just chilled out, we had a laugh, like we even got donuts. Someone brought donuts in, and like this was before the power cut, someone brought donuts in. So it was already becoming a really, you know, positive day. So yeah, I manifested a power cut. So I guess I just wanted to share that with you, because it just goes to show just how powerful we can be ourselves, okay, and how much we can manifest with our thoughts, with our feelings. I think more so with our feelings, because when you think negatively, you feel negative. When you think positively, you feel positive. So I think it's more to do with feelings, but obviously that does have to start with a thought. So yeah, whenever you feel like you're in a negative situation, I'm not saying just literally change it to a positive, because that doesn't always work, you know. As I say, you have to really feel it. So the way you feel it is you focus on the things that do make you feel really good. So, you know, if you're with someone who, like a best friend or something, just like train yourself, just be like, well, I'm going to put my phone away and I'm going to really be present with this person because I love their company. Like I love the way they make me feel. You know, if I'm going for a walk, just be really present with all the things around you, like the colours, the, you know, if the sun's out, like just feel it, you know, the birds, like listen to them, just be really present with all the good things, good feeling things. When you're at home and you're not at work, focus on being at home, being with the people that you love, being cozy. And you know, if it's raining outside, I'm indoors, I'm cozy, I'm, you know, warm. It's just really training your mind to be with those, be present with those good feeling things, because as you know, our minds can pick up on negative things really quickly. You know, if you have 100 compliments, you're going to remember the one person that criticised you, because your mind just is trained for that. Unfortunately, you know, we are just set like that, but you can change it. You know, you can train your mind in the opposite way. So the more you focus on positive feelings and positive thoughts, the more your brain's going to be receptive to that, and it would naturally, you know, change. So I'm glad my battery's held out, that's good. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope you like my story, and I'm really hoping that this continues and I can attract more, you know, positive things. But yeah, if you've got any questions, then pop them down. If you've got any experiences you want to share about your own manifestations, or if you know, just want to reach out to me, all the details for my social media and website and everything are down below. And feel free to share this with anyone who is wanting to manifest anything in their lives. Yeah, and that's it. So I will see you on the next video. Bye.